So you can hear the motorbikes. They're just over there. Here they come. Hey buddy, out from the stealth camp, dark night camping. We're actually going down the same track we went down the other day. It's just on the opposite side. We're heading to a stealth camp behind that clock tower we saw in the previous video. If you look on the screen, there's a picture of it right now. So my friend who told me about the abandoned factory also said there's a way to get behind the clock tower into a birchwood and do a little bit of a camp near a waterfall. So we're going to check that out. It's late, it's getting on for about 7:30 at night, and sunset is at 8:05. So we've roughly got about 20 minutes to get to site before we lose the sunlight. So I'll bring you back when we're closer. You can see the sun's just going down over there. We're at the same spot we were on going for the last camp, just going towards that bridge over there. Going past that. So yeah, I've got to get a shifty on. Otherwise I'm not going to have much daylight to look for camp and sort things out. That's what we're dealing with down here, guys. Idiots on fucking bikes like that. What a knobhead. Absolute knobhead. Thing is, there's going to be kids down around here. This is what I was dealing with the other time when I was down here, where there was kids with motorbikes. These aren't motorbikes, these are like the e-bikes that you get. You can see how much dust is kicked up by flying past. If there'd been a little kid coming down there, wouldn't stood a chance. And it's actually illegal to ride them on these footpaths. It's for cyclists and horses and pedestrians, that's it. And that's why I didn't camp in that abandoned factory the other night, because you can imagine riding around like that, they just don't care, and they would just run straight over me. So you can hear the motorbikes. They're just over there. Here they come. Let's see. Illegally riding motorbikes. And that's why I don't camp on there. Yeah, so that's why you don't ride on there, guys. Because people like that. Just to make the point clear, this is the entrance where I was the other day. I think there's loads more people over there as well, actually. But I just want to make the point that it is illegal to ride those motorcycles on here. There's signs everywhere. So now you know why I didn't camp on that abandoned site over there, on the abandoned factory site, because it only takes them to come through in the night, and another guy will look just to come riding through, and you are in a world of hurt. Ride on here. They're actually all over it tonight. The one there. So yeah, that's why you don't camp on here. Really, that was like a one-off. You can imagine them flying through the night and just coming straight through your camp. Not a good idea. I was going to go through the abandoned factory, but I'm not going to bother now because I don't really particularly want to let them know where I'm going, just in case they can get down to me on the bikes and come through and try and cause a menace during night. But yeah, it's just not worth it, is it? That's why I opted not to, I'll say it again, why I opted not to camp on that bit, because it only takes them coming through. They don't see you because they're either drunk or they're on drugs or whatever they're doing, and they just ride straight over you, and then that's it, you're done. You get seriously injured or worse. You can still hear them over in that, through there now. That is the abandoned factory, and they're up there. They're probably going to come down the side of this track in a minute. Yeah, they're going up that way. There's quite a few of them actually tonight. It's not just one, it's like 6 or 7. I mean, I could ring the police, but would they really do anything? Would they be able to catch them? Probably not. By the time they get here, they'd be gone. I'm going to go down this way. There's a way down here. Go down this way and get away from that area a bit. Go down here. It's not I'm scared of them. I'm just, you know, I just don't want any altercations. You know, this is about, you know, peaceful camping and just stealth camping. It's not about drama or anything like that. So let them do their thing and I will do mine. But it looks like they've been coming down this path here as well, by the looks of things, because there's dust kicked up everywhere down here. So we're right at the top end of the canal now. This is a canal boat. This is actually a canal boat we can ride on, this one. This goes up and down in the summer, up and down the canal. It's called the Bad Line. There's Lady Pass. You alright? Yeah, so that's part of the Chesterfield Canal Trust. And this is one my daughter went on. She took a trip on this with her school a few years back. They took them up and down the canal and they did some like nature stuff and collecting tadpoles and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, so when you get to this end of the canal, this is the canal that leads on to this is the Trans-Pennine Way. I think this is Route 6, the bicycle route. And when you get to here, there's a little Katie's Calf sort of thing that you can come to in the day. You can just park your bike up here. You can get something to eat, get something to drink. And it's pretty awesome. I'll film more of this tomorrow when I come through, because it might be open tomorrow when I come through in the morning. So we'll have a look at this a bit more tomorrow. Yeah, it's awesome. There you go. Katie's coffee shop. Right, so I'll bring you back when we get closer. Right, so we're actually behind the clock tower now. So I'm assuming it's down here. There's a clock tower over there. We'll try and get a better view of that in a minute. Apparently there's a way down here. Waterfall. Stuff behind here somewhere, so we'll have a look for that. Definitely looks like the motorbike's been here as well. So we're behind the clock tower. You'll be able to see the clock tower in a minute. further down here actually. Just stay a bit low, just in case. Yeah, definitely lights on in that building, so I'm gonna be careful around here. It's getting dark, so I need to find out where I'm going to be in a minute. All kinds of weird stuff, vacuum cleaners and all sorts. Clock tower's down there, I can see the clock tower. So we'll go down here. I'll try and be as quiet as possibly can. Yeah, you can hear the motorbikes again. I definitely know they can't get the bikes in there anyway. You can see the clock tower's just through here in a minute. See if there's a way through. Right, there's just a fence here. All I can see is a fence. The only way through at the minute. There was hawthorns up there in the way. That's what we can see. Shit. Destroy off the wood coming through. Now, there's supposed to be a waterfall around here somewhere. Don't know where the hell that is. Right. Let's get this out of the way. I can watch my eyes. Everything here at the minute is trying to get me in the eyes. Right. There's a way through there. I'm assuming this is it. To get into it. It's not good. Fucking hell. I had to turn the camera off because I got hooked up on the fence coming through and some barbed wire. It's getting dark quick now, so we're going to try and find this waterfall. We can find it. Right, this does not look like the spot in here. I'm going to head back. Right, so it seems I've come the wrong way. So there's the calf that I just came through. So apparently it's supposed to go across that car park that I came on. I went that way, when really I should go that way and across, and it leads to these woods here, and that's where the waterfall is there. So that's where I'm going to head. So we're on the right track now. We just came through that hedge over there. I'm just following this path down. And this is what must lead to the trees where the waterfall is. It's all trial and error. It's got a little bit of light left. I'm just assuming this main path is the one that takes you through, because it's heading straight towards that tree line over there. And I think that's where the waterfall is. Just hope it's free. There's nobody around there. If it is, then I've always got this area here to camp in if I need to. I'll just walk into there and stamp the grass down, get a tent up. Temperature's actually dropping. Sun's setting behind me. See, if you can see that. Sun is just about down. And it's going to be really dark in these trees over here, so I have to get set up really quick. Find somewhere really fast. Some nice hammock camping spots, and I've already seen some. There's some trees over there, some you can just see it. I'll try and get it on. See that clump of trees over there? Silver birch, you get a hammock up in there, no problem. Obviously, hindsight, this is where I should have been the other night, really. Should have gone in there with a hammock. But hey ho. This is why we do these things, exploration. We find new places, don't we? I can hear the waterfall's down there, I can hear it already. Plenty of places to camp in if I needed to. I'd rather be in cover though, rather be in the woods. See what happens, eh? Beauty about being near a waterfall. Disguises all your noise and stuff. There's a waterfall down there. We'll have a look at that in the morning. Try and find somewhere to camp now before it gets really dark. It's absolutely pitch black in here now. Yeah, you can't see this at the minute, but there's actually there's remnants of a camp there. Looks like somebody's built a shelter or something. I'm actually going to go and camp out on that grassy area because it's too dark in here to find anywhere tonight. Best to go and camp out there than in here and try and find somewhere tonight, because it looks like it's heavily walked through here as well. And I don't want to be camping right on the main path. So we're going to find a little spot out there somewhere, I think. Stamp some grass down, get the tent up. Come back in here in the morning, we'll pack up. We might have his hot chocolate down there. Might be a good place to have it tomorrow. No, I've not looked down that way. It's just too dark to look for a space in here tonight. I got here a bit too late. So it looks like we're camping out on the grass tonight. It's probably the best thing to do. A bit more light out there to see as well. Rather than try and do it in here. Yeah. You see me again now. Right. Just go out and stamp some grass down. Camp. And the best option tonight, I think. Best option tonight. There's just no way you can see in there. I could see alright, but the camera was just dark and it was like, yeah, you can't see anything there. So I'll have a look in this grassy bit around here. Came through. Wonder if we can get in those trees over there. Like a little. We'll have a look. If not, it's just a case of stamping the grass down here and get the tent up as quickly as possible. You see how much light I've got left. Virtually no light. It's really going dark now. It's going to be dark in about 5 or 10 minutes. Luckily the tent goes up pretty quick. So I didn't tell you what tent I brought. I brought the River Country pole tent. Now I said that I'd never use that tent again. So I'd never use it because it was awful, condensation and all that. I want to test it in summer and see if it's a little bit better. So we'll have a walk under around here, see if we can find a flat area in the middle of it. It's a bit new at the minute, a bit trophy. Not sure about this, guys. Yeah, that's no good. It's all rough terrain that there. That's no good. No good at all. Just need some flat area with grass that I can just flatten down. Just stick the tent up away from this path, obviously. See what this over here, what's this like over here? Is this any better? Nah, it's just rough ground. That's no good. This is no good. Alright. I think I might have to abandon this area. Can't find anywhere in the next few minutes. We have to abandon the area because it's getting really dark now. Bit of a bummer. Alright. I just got too late, and by the looks of that in there, it looks like that was a hammock site back there with all the sort of birch trees and stuff. Just nowhere to put a tent up. Right, it's like we're going to have to plan B this. We may have to go back to that spot where I was the other night and hope those bikers don't come near me. I literally can't see anywhere around here. There's nowhere. But we've been and had a look. We've had a look. We've had a look around. We'll get somewhere. Even if it's just at the side of the canal somewhere, we'll get somewhere. Just whack the tent up and then be up really early in the morning, just be gone before anybody comes. Try and find a spot. It's getting really dark now. It's supposed to get dark around about 8:05 and it's already about 1/4 already. So really, all we're getting is the twilight now. The sun's already gone down. But this is what camping is like, isn't it? It's, you know, sometimes it's just trial and error. You come out, you risk it, and see what it's like in the area. Sometimes it just doesn't pan out. I think if I got there earlier, if I'd have set off an hour earlier and got here an hour earlier, I think I would have been alright. I think I would have found somewhere. But it's just too dark in there to look around. So we're going to head back through here. So I mean, it's absolutely pitch dark when you go through the tree bits. Yeah, there's nowhere that side. Well, there is, but it's just too dark for me to have a look for somewhere. And I'm not going to risk it this time of night, just keep wandering around looking for somewhere. Bring you back when I found it somewhere. Right, back on the field again. I've just set up the, show you, just set up the trail cam again. There's a trail cam. That's all set up, that's recording now, so that's probably going to pick me up. I'll, oh, got to be careful the guide ropes. There it is. It's all set up and going. I'll show you the river country tent. It's actually got a better pitch this time. That's the river country tent there. I'll put the red beam on so you can see a bit better. There we go. That's better. See, that's the river country trekking pole tent set up. Take you around the side and I'll show you. Looks like a guide rope there. At least you can see it on the infrared. Pick that up because that's my patch for the UL whatever, Trekology sleeping pad. That's inside the tent there. All set up, jungle bag as usual. It's got a little bit of a ground sheet down in there, all ready to go. Shut that up because I don't want any flies getting in there. Shut that up for a bit. It's the bag's on there. Something moving over in those trees over there. If, got no torches, so they could be poachers. If you've got dogs, I don't think they've got much control over them. Got my trekking pole down there, so if anything comes towards me, there we go. See some lights over there now. Yeah, there's definitely torches down there. Yeah, there's torch. There we go. There we go. You can see better on this than you can with the actual. There they are. Yeah, somebody's shining a torch right at me. Try and zoom in a little bit. Moving that way. It's about 2 people down there. There's 3 of them by the looks of it. Get shit out of them, just put the torch right on them. They just probably think this is some kind of security thing. Switch the torches off. Right, I'm going to turn mine off. So, all the batteries have died in the little mini camcorder night vision thing. I don't think the batteries are very good. Or it could be that it's cold and it's draining the batteries really fast, because they're not very good. I've just been laid listening to the foxes barking. It's about 10:30 at night. Still not asleep yet. I think I'm a bit on edge because I know those bikers were in the area earlier. But it all seems to have quietened down now. I've not heard anything like motorbikes or anything like that since it's gone dark, so I think we're okay. I'm well tucked out of the way up here anyway. I'm not where I was last time. I'm further up on the other side where I said I was going to go the next time. But yeah, I'll bring you back later if anything happens. If not, I shall see you all in the morning. Look at the condensation inside this. That is really, really bad. You can see it, look at that. It's made everything inside the tent damp. My sleeping bag's damp. That is just awful. Down there. And I'm going to say that this tent is really not for a British climate.
I'm going to be generous and say it's not for a British climate. Look at that. And I purposely slept last night with one side of the tent open, so there's plenty of ventilation. It's just absolutely covered in condensation. It's made everything inside the tent just really, really damp. You can see there's water everywhere in here. Condensation, it's just absolutely dripping down the side. Look, this tent is not for a British climate at all. If you look at it down there, it's just dripping down into that corner down there. The sleeping bag is absolutely damp as anything. It's a good job I've got the British Army one because it's designed to function when wet as well. So if I got any other sleeping bag in here, if I got the OEX one, I'd have had a really not good night last night. It was cold, it was very cold in here last night. But yeah, you can sit on here and on there, look at that. It's literally all over the tent, it's just condensation everywhere. That is really bad. The pitch of the tent is better this time because it's a flat surface. But even out there, look. It's just awful. You can see it out there as well. The condensation just on the side of the tent. It's really bad. Yeah, this is not a tent I'll be taking out again in this country, either in summer or winter. It's just too bad. You can actually see how wet my sleeping bag got. It's absolutely soaking at the bottom with condensation. It's just awful. It's just absolutely covered in condensation. The tent. It's not good. It's dripping down there because it's leaking down there as well. Look. Try and show you. There you go. See all the water in the bottom down there. See that? That's water. That is what was in my tent last night. Condensation dripping down inside. No clue what that is. It is moving pretty quick. What the hell are you? Okay, that is weird. There's no flashing lights on a like an airplane or anything like that. It's just bright. Oh, there it is. I'll try and get it into proportion with something in a minute. When it goes past, I'll try and get it with the moon going that way. Well, that is weird. Going right overhead. Try and get it going towards. Where are you? It's going that way. So if I can get. Right, so there's the moon over there. Some more stars. And it is right above me now. There. And it's still moving. Could be a satellite, I suppose. A bit bright for a satellite though. Is that the International Space Station? Could be. It's going that way now. Yeah, you see it's travelling past a star now. Going past a star. That's fixed. It's still moving that way. That is strange. I think it could be a satellite. So it's moving, it's not stopping or anything, it's still moving. I can just see it. It's going at a range now. Try and get it in. There's the moon. And there it is still, I think, yeah. Try and get it in with the moon as well. There it is. Yeah, I think that's a satellite. I think it was a satellite. It just looked a bit weird. It was really bright as it came over. And there's a, see the sun's starting to rise over in that direction. We'll get sunrise in a minute. I think it's about 5 o'clock. Just come up for 5 o'clock. Yeah, the moon. Can definitely tell that autumn is on the way. It's absolutely freezing this morning. I'm going to have to upgrade the camping equipment now. I'm going to have to switch to a much thicker sleeping bag, I think, because the jungle bag, I was cold in that last night. So I think I might still take the jungle bag, but I might need the cotton liner to go with it now. But yeah, it's starting to get daylight now. I don't know what time it is yet. I'll have a look at the time in a minute. But I'm going to get some hot chocolate on and I'll get the tent down. It's only a 5-minute job getting that down, so that's all right. Everything's fine. I don't know if I'm going back to that waterfall. I think I'm just going to have my hot chocolate, pack up and head back home and walk down the canal. We'll have to do that camp another day. Yeah, hot chocolate time and some biscuits, I think. Right, so we've got in the cup, we've got a Snickers hot chocolate. That's going to be awesome. I always carry it in my cup. I've got sugars in there. There we are, guys. There's sunrise. It's about 7:15 in the morning. I've just had a look at the time. But yeah, where I got my time lapse, there's no way I would have got a sunrise. I had it pointing over in that direction over there. So it was like trying to take a guess whether the sun was going to come up. And it wouldn't have been a very good one because it's just coming through those trees there. So yeah, no time lapse sunrise this time around, but we'll try and get one in the future. That's it. Walking out now.